tell you.
Good job. Welcome back to the CFL podcast. And I'm pretty sure it's not breaking news anymore, but it was. It's the biggest story in college football recruiting today, right? Harold Perkins, the five-star linebacker, top 10 recruit in the country, he has decommitted from Texas A&M. For those of you who do not know. Now, guys, be excited. Jackson State fans, be very excited because this is huge. You're one step closer to pulling off not only him, but maybe even Shamar Stewart as well. Maybe. So be excited, but also realize you're not the only school that is in the running for Harold Perkins, right? Because Florida is still in this man's DMs heavy. Like heavy. They're in the comment section, all the fans with the, with the little gator symbols. They're acting like they know something that we don't, to be honest with you. They have it in their head that, he could very well much go to us, right? Georgia fans are hopeful. Texas fans are hopeful. Even USC, I don't even know why USC think they got a shot, but their fans are hopeful, right? So keep in mind that you're still competing with other schools, but you're very close, and you should really be excited. You should really be excited. I won't take that away from you because I'm excited as well. I'm excited for the possibility of him and Shamar Stewart on the same field in a Jackson State uniform. I'm very much excited for that. Now, guys, keep in mind that if you get Harold, you're getting a dynamic athlete who can play both ways. So for those of you who are worrying about the running back position, which you shouldn't be, he can play running back as well as linebacker. He is a college-ready linebacker who you can plug in right now and play. You can definitely do that with him. Now, why I think him going to JSU is, I'm not going to say imminent, but a great possibility is because you've seen him. Shout out to my boy Jeff Lightsey Jr. because he's the one who posted the video, right? He did a video today on Shamar and
Damn, fucking
Harold coming to Jackson State. Please go check that out. He gives great insight. But he's the one who posted the video of Travis and Kevin and Harold, all horseplaying in the water at the Polynesian during the Polynesian Bowl week, right? Where they had time off. They were at the beach. They were horseplaying in the water and stuff like that. And keep in mind, Travis Hunter did say during the week of the Under Armour All-American game, when they both had an interview at the same time, him and Harold, he said Jackson State will be in the discussion before it's all said and done, before Harold signs. Travis said that out of his mouth, not word for word, right? Because I'm paraphrasing. But he did say Jackson State will be in the discussion. Travis hasn't hid the fact that he was going to be recruiting for Jackson State. We knew this. Him and Kevin are really doing their due diligence with recruiting kids. Like, they've been talking to the number one safety in the country, right? They've been talking to a guy who doesn't come out until 2024, but he's a very highly touted prospect, right? I've seen that on Instagram. So they're recruiting. I'm not surprised at this at all. And Jeff Lightsey actually, my boy, right? He actually pointed out something which was a great point. He said something along the lines of, because I'm paraphrasing, right? But he said something along the lines of, you can hang with any prospect during that week. Like, there's so many top prospects that you could be hanging out with, but you're always with Travis and you're always with Kevin. You could be with you could really hang out with anybody, but you're hanging out with them, and that's not because you have to. That's because you want to. That's because y'all really have like a connection, a vibe, right? Like, y'all are really good friends. You get along, right? And that definitely goes a long way when it comes to recruiting and trying to get him to Jackson State. It goes a long way. It goes a long way, right? These kids are very impressionable of each other. Not to say he's a follower or anything like that, but, they're very impressionable. And I think they really selling it to Harold right now. They are selling Jackson State heavy to Harold. So please keep that in mind. Don't get him out the discussion. I don't care how many Florida fans come with the Gators in the comment section. I don't care. Don't get discouraged because you are just as much in this fight as any other school. Be excited, but please know it is not guaranteed. You still got a whole week and some change right before he makes his decision on National Signing Day, which is February 2nd, right? So Jackson State is going to have to go hard. They are gonna have to go harder than ever before. Travis is gonna do his job, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna have to go harder too. Him and Kevin, they're gonna have to sell this thing. Because I tell you what, if they get Harold and they get Shamar, all Jackson State, all Coach Thurman is gonna have to do is run the spill and kill technique. And they should dominate everybody. It shouldn't even be like last year. They should dominate. They should dominate. Seriously. If they run the spill and kill technique, if you have Shamar, if you have Harold, with Aubrey Miller, with Niles Gaddy, with Katron Evans and Coinus Miller, right? And I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting other people. Jiriante, who they just added. Miles Jackson, who they just added. All these guys, if they run spill and kill, it's over with. Because who's going to clean up? Actually, that would work. That would really work for the ops. For those of you who don't know what a spill and kill technique is, right, for defense, it's basically where you plug every big body on that defensive line into the hole, right? You plug it up, basically forcing the ball carrier to bounce it to the outside, to flow to the outside, where you kill. Basically, you do the kill, you make the tackle. And what defense is better for that than Jackson State? Because you got Coinus, you got Katron plugging up the inside, right? You can have a Shamar Stewart, who's a baby Miles Garrett, who I'll do a video on, plugging his side as well. And Niles Gaddy doing his job as well. Forcing the ball carrier to bounce to the outside, where big hitters Shador and baby Tyrann Mathieu thing will be waiting. I forget it. I don't know why his name is eluding me right now. But you know who I'm talking about. Cam. Yeah, with Cam and Shiloh, waiting on that outside. With John Huggins, who returns, waiting on that outside. Travis Hunter can tackle in space. Dejon Warren can tackle in space. With all of them flying to the ball, like how they've been doing this since week 1, which is something that Coach Thurman preaches to the team. Oh, it's going to be deadly. It's going to be deadly. Like, seriously. But we'll have to wait and see, because right now, it's fun to talk about it and think about it, but we don't know what's going to happen. February 2nd is still a little while away, unfortunately, a little bit more than a week. So we'll just have to wait and see. But with that being said, man, you're watching the CFL podcast. I go by the name of Kobe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm out. Peace.